After a rough but expected loss in Week 4 to Auburn, Buffalo had a bye week in Week 5, but now we're back in Week 6 and we're hosting Ball State in another MAC matchup against a pretty good team that's contending to possibly play in the MAC championship this year. We did have a few players take us off their list as far as recruiting goes, including Lance James, who liked the idea of playing in Buffalo, but we just didn't show a lot of interest to him. Halfback Jason Humphrey also just felt like the other schools interested in more. But left guard Andy Baker trimmed his list to 5 and kept us on the list, as did quarterback Tommy James. Looking at the top 25 after a Week 5 bye week, Auburn is still sitting at number 6 after a tough game against South Carolina. And Texas Tech moved down 5 spots after losing to Texas A&M. South Carolina, Oregon, and Miami all dropped as well, and Minnesota dropped clean out after a loss. And looking at the media poll, we still have the same top 6 teams, top 7 even. Virginia Tech moves up 1 spot after beating Georgia Tech, and Oregon dropped 4 spots after losing Arizona State, as you see here. So, still no big surprises in the top 25 of either of them. The big surprise in the Heisman watch is Jeff Samardzija being at the top now, with Chad Henne, Ted Ginn Jr., Sidney Rice, and Rufus Alexander all being on the list entering this week. Looking at the players of the week in the NCAA, Calvin McRae of Ohio had 272 yards and 3 touchdowns in a win against Bowling Green. And outside linebacker David Herron had 12 tackles in a win against Illinois for Michigan State. There are multiple games in this video, and you're going to see why in just a moment. Ball State has the football to begin this game, and here's their quarterback Joey Lynch getting brought down for the sack. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 15 as Lynch drops back. And once again, we're going to swarm him. He coughs up the football. One of their linemen picks it up, and then he fumbles it. And then Brewster's able to dive on it. Dane Robinson is hurt for us, but Ball State would end up punting it away. So now we have the football here. Here's sophomore quarterback Drew Willy rolling to his right, looking to make a play. Throws, and he's going to find Wallace for a first down. That's going to lead to McGroarty kicking a 44-yard field goal. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good, and we strike first blood. It's 3-0. Ball State has the football now from the 22, 1st and 10. Here's Lynch on the play fake, dumping it off to Saylor, and then Kareem byrom forces a fumble. It's picked up by Van, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a huge scoop and score to make it 10-0. Ball State on the ensuing kickoff. Here's Moss taking it from the 1. He's going to cough this one up, and it's going to be recovered by Irvin. And just like that, we have a chance to make it a 3-score game. So now 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff. Jared Patterson goes outside, and he is going to walk into the end zone for the touchdown. A 23-yard run to make it 17-0, and this game is getting ugly already. 3rd and 6 for Ball State. Here's Lynch letting it fly over the middle, and it's broken up. That leads to a 3-and-out, and now they'll punt it away back to Chris McDuffie. And McDuffie is going to get a block to the right side, and he has all this space on the right side. He is going to take this one to the house. This man has been such a monster on punt returns so far this season. And just like that, we're up 24-0, and we're just barely past the halfway mark in the first quarter. So now Ball State has the ball at our 13 after a pretty decent drive. Lynch looks right side. That's nearly picked off by Jackson. That'll lead to a field goal. Now we have the football, 2nd and 6. Running the option here as Willy is going to get some solid yardage. Pitches it out to Patterson, and Patterson breaks a tackle. He's up to the 24. Now 1st and 10, very next play. Here's a handoff to James Starks. Starks jukes out a defender, and he stiff arms another one, but then he's going to cough it up at the 10-yard line, and Ball State recovers it. That was such a good run, and it ended so poorly. Very next drive for us after Ball State ends up punting it. Here's Willy dropping back. Throws right side. That's going to be caught by Hamlin for a first down. And we can tack on 15 more thanks to a personal foul, a roughing the passer call against the Cardinals. So now we're at midfield facing a 2nd and 10. Here's Willy dropping back. Looks to his right. He's going to roll to his right now. And then he throws last second to Upshaw, who makes a great grab. He breaks a tackle, and he's inside the 30. We get up to the 2-yard line here, and we're just going to give it to Patterson, and he's just going to walk in untouched for the touchdown. We definitely were not without our mistakes in this game as Willy drops back, rolling to his right, trying to force this one, but he's hit as he throws, and that's going to be a pick. So Ball State actually gets something good to happen to him before the half. And now 3rd and 12 with 24 seconds to go. They're trying to make something happen. Here's Lynch, and he's going to be brought down for the sack. We dominated them in the first half. It was 31-3 heading into the second. Now we have the football here, 3rd and 11. Here's Willy looking, and he tries to throw that one. That honestly should have been a forward pass, but they called it a fumble. I guess they just want Ball State to come back into this game or something. And they're going to settle for 3 here, and it's a 39-yarder. Kick is up, and it's good, so it's 31-6. So now 3rd and 6 for us halfway through the third quarter. Here's Willy. He rolls to his left, and he's going to let this one fly, and that was just a bad pass. But then they're going to cough it up, and then Upshaw picks it up, and he's going to run all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. So very crazy play there, but it works out for us, just like we drew it up, I guess. Ensuing kickoff here, and here's Moss in the end zone. He's going to take it out, and he is going to break a tackle, coughs it up, though, and it's going to be recovered by us once again. And then we're going to get all the way down to the 3-yard line, 3rd and 3. We're going to give it to McDuffie. He runs it in for the touchdown. We'd add one more field goal onto the board to make it a 48-6 blowout victory of Ball State. This one wasn't even close. And honestly, we really needed a dominant performance after how poorly we played against Auburn. Drew Willy didn't have a very good game. He was 12 of 21 for 109 yards and 2 picks, but Jarrett Patterson really carried the load, 126 and 2 touchdowns on 18 carries. Chris McDuffie added 35 yards and a touchdown, as well as a kick return touchdown, as we improved to 3-2 and 3-0 in the MAC. So now we'll take a look at the recruiting that we have currently. We're looking at a few different players here. As you can see, we have about 6 guys left on the list, and all of them could be contributors coming into their first year in Buffalo if they do decide to sign with us. Looking at the top 25, and LSU jumps 2 spots over Notre Dame and USC after a huge win over Florida. Outside of that, FSU moves up to number 7, which I'm pretty happy about. The Gators getting blown back from 7 to 13. Oklahoma goes from 8 to 15 after losing to Texas in the Red River Shootout. And a few new teams there in Missouri and UCLA, as Cal and Iowa leave the top 25 after they lost. LSU stays at 4 in the media poll, so no jump over there, as the top 6 stays the same pretty much. FSU just moves up to 10 instead of moving up to 8 like they did in the previous one. Well, in the coaches poll, I should say. And as you can see, Missouri and UCLA and Georgia jump in, as Iowa State and Cal move out. And looking at the Heisman watch, Chad Henne is now number 1 as Jeff Samardzija just completely drops out. Sidney Rice is still there as well. And Kenny Wilson, the running back out of Nebraska, is number 3, which is kind of random. Same with Irvin Taylor, the receiver out of Texas A&M. And Jamarcus Russell is number 5. Hopefully he doesn't end up like a bust like he did IRL. Calvin McRae is the MAC player of the week on offense. 154 and 2 touchdowns in a win against Western Michigan. And Josh Allen, no, not those 2 that are in the league right now, IRL. He had a tackle and a pick 6 against Miami of Ohio, who we're actually playing in the next game in this video. Miami of Ohio is only 1-5 on the season, but they're definitely a talented team. So this is not a team that we can take lightly if we want to continue our undefeated season so far in the MAC. So Miami of Ohio is one of the worst teams in college football right now, but obviously I said the same thing about Temple, and they ended up beating us in week 1, so we'll have to see how this one goes. The Redhawks have the football to begin this game. It's a 1st and 10 from the 24. Here's a handoff to Braden Murphy, the running back. He spins out our defenders, and he's going to get just shy of the 45. An excellent way to start the game for Miami of Ohio, but not quite for us, as Murphy gets a handoff, and this time Byrom brings him down just shy of midfield. 2nd and 4 now, as there's 4 receivers in the set. Mike Kakao will throw over the middle. He's going to find Patrick O'Brien for the first down, as they're into Buffalo territory now. 1st and 10 for the Red Hawks, and this time Kakao's on the play fake, throws over the middle, and it's going to be picked off. Kareem the Dream Byrom with a huge interception, and we'll take over from the 25. 1st and 10 from the 25 for us, double tight set, and here's James Starks in the backfield. He takes the pitch, but he's going to throw it instead, and Drew Willy, the quarterback, makes the grab just shy of midfield. That was into double coverage, and somehow Willy came down with it. So now here's the play fake. Willie looks downfield, throws right side. That's going to be caught by Chad Upshaw, the tight end, and he's down to the Miami 30. 2nd and 7 now from the 27. Willie will drop back, looks over to the right side. He's going to find Upshaw again, who's tackled just short of the marker. Now it's going to be 3rd and 2 from the 22, and here's a handoff to Jared Patterson. He fights his way up to the 14 for the first down. So now 2nd and 10 after an incompletion on the previous play. Here's a handoff to Patterson. He takes it to the left side. Patterson trying to get to the end zone, and he's tackled just short, pushed out at about the 2. So all we got to do is just be smart with the football here and don't turn it over. But then Willie's going to be brought down for the sack, coughs it up, and Miami of Ohio recovers it. And in retrospect, we probably should have just ran the football there. But instead, the Redhawks have the football at their own 12-yard line. Here's a handoff to Murphy, and he picks up about 6 on the carry. Pretty good blocking there. 2nd and 4 now from the 18, and Coco will fake it. He's going to run it himself, and he picks up the first down, but takes a big hit from Byrom there. New set of downs, though. 1st and 10 from the 24. Here's Coco. Throws over the middle, and that's going to be a diving catch by Robinson. That ref got in Imes' way. Could have been a pick if that ref didn't just pick Imes. Now here's the pitch out to Murphy, and he's going to be brought down in the backfield. Good play by the Buffalo defense. 3rd and 6 now from the 28. And here's the draw play to Murphy. He's going to fight forward, and he's going to just barely pick up the first. That was a really good run by Murphy there. Now he's going to get the pitch. That's a designed halfback pass, and Byrom just snuffed it out. That'll lead to a 3rd and 16 now, as here's Coco dropping back, throws right side. That's caught by Crabtree, and he steps out of bounds. So now they're going to have to punt it after that 1-yard loss, and now here's McDuffie back to return this one. He's had such a great season in returning, and he's going to juke out a defender, and he's going to be gone for another punt return touchdown. McDuffie has just been an absolute monster on punt returns, and he does it again to give us a 7-0 lead. So now the Redhawks have the football back once again. Here's a counter to Murphy. Plenty of blocking in front of him, and he's tackled just short of the marker. 2nd and 1 now after that 9-yard carry. And Coco's going to keep it himself on the play fake. Throws down the field, and he finds Robinson, who's tackled at the 50. 1st and 10 now, actually at the 49. And here's a fake. Coco looks over the right side, finds Williams for yet another first down. The Redhawks have the ball at our 37 now. Here's Coco. Looks right side. He's going to find Crabtree, who picks up the first down up to the 21. Final few seconds here in the first quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Redhawks. Handoff to DiBartolo, and he's going to pick up the first down. This should be the final play here in the first quarter. Here's Coco. Looking left side, that's going to be caught by O'Brien. He's going to be tackled into the end zone for the touchdown. And that was just a good route by him, and Byrom did what he could, but he was just determined to get into the end zone there. With that, it's a 7-7 tie heading into the second quarter. We have the football at the 23 to begin the second quarter. Handoff to Patterson, and he has nowhere to go. He does break a tackle, though, and he's going to get away now. I don't know how he got out of that pile, but he made it work for a first. 2nd and 12 now after a 2-yard loss. Here's a counter to Patterson, jukes out a defender, and gets positive yardage. The line's kind of selling on him right now, but he's still finding a way to make it work as Willie rolls to his left under pressure, throws across his body. It's going to be picked off by Hudson. That was just not a smart decision there at all, and we paid dearly for it. Now it's a 3rd and 5 for the Redhawks as they look to take the lead here. Handoff to Murphy. He gets the first down, and he is up to about the 25. They're running roughshod over us so far in this game. We have to find a way to stop this running game as Coco takes it himself on the read option, and he's going to get tackled forward for the first down. I mean, we just have to find a way to stop this running game if we want a shot at winning this one. And here's the speed option to the left. Coco's going to keep it himself and picks up the first down inside the 5. So now 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. And Coco with the QB draw, he's going to run into the end zone for the Miami of Ohio touchdown, and the Redhawks take a 7-point lead. We got to find a way to move the ball efficiently offensively, and we're going to run the screen here, throw him outside. Patterson does not have his blocking in front of him, though, and he loses a chunk of yards. We got to figure out something because we're just not moving the ball efficiently, and then Willie just gets blindsided on play action. I know people are going to complain in the comment section about me running play action as much as I do, but the reality is I ask Corso all the time for my plays. That one's incomplete. So now we have to punt it away. Miami of Ohio has a chance to make this a 2-score game as Coco on the play fake throws left side, finds Williams. He's tackled at about the 35. Our defense has really struggled with Miami of Ohio's offense so far in this game as Cacao throws left side. He's going to find O'Brien. He's going to get up to the 20-yard line, and yet again, it's another first down. So now we're under the 3-minute mark here in the first half. Here's the direct snap to Murphy. He jukes out Drews, and he's going to pick up another first down inside the 10. So now 1st and goal for the Red Hawks. Here's a direct snap to Murphy. He cuts it back inside, and he'll get down at the 1. They remain in the shotgun here on 2nd and goal. Hand off to Murphy this time, and he jukes his way into the end zone. And just like that, the Red Hawks have a 2-score lead at 21-7. We're going to have to get into the end zone on this drive if we want to keep pace with the Red Hawks as Willie rolls to his left, throws last second, finds Upshaw, who's tackled at about the 44. New set of downs now as the clock continues to run, and Willie will roll to his right. Under pressure, gets it away and finds Patterson, who gets across midfield. That's going to lead to a 2nd and 4 now. And this time we're in a double tight set. Hand off to Patterson. He's tackled immediately. That leads to a 3rd and 4, a very critical one at this point in the game. Willie throws left side, and it's going to be caught by Patterson for the first down. He saved some time by stepping out of bounds. Now it's 2nd and 10 with 1:05 to go. Willie over the middle finds Wallace for another first down. Now we're at the 30, facing a 3rd and 10. Here's Willie. And he's looking right side, looking for Watson, and it's tipped away, incomplete. So McGroarty will come out for a 47-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it's good, and it's 21-10 with 38 seconds to go in the half. So 35 seconds now after the kickoff, and Miami of Ohio will look to run here with Murphy right up the middle. He'll pick up the first down. And we're going to run the clock out, but now they're going to throw it here after using a timeout. Coco throws right side. He's going to be picked off. It's Byrom. Kareem with a huge interception, his 2nd of the game. And now we have a chance to make this a 1-score game before the half. 22 seconds to go. Here's a fake. Willie looks down the field, throws left side, and it's going to be caught by Upshaw. He's inside the 10. 11 seconds to go. 3rd and goal from the 4 now as Willie drops back. Rolls to his right, throws, caught by Upshaw. He breaks the tackle and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. That was such a clutch play. He was heading towards the right, cut it back left, broke a tackle, and got in. So now it's 21-17. Miami of Ohio will try a Hail Mary here. Coco looking down the field, throws left side, and that's going to be incomplete. So after a rough first half, we're only down 21-17. So now we have the football to start the second half. Here's Willie dropping back, rolls to his left, hit as he throws, and he's going to complete that to Upshaw, who's up to the 42. So now 2nd and 10 after getting the first down and then an incompletion on first down. Patterson on the counter. He'll break a tackle and gets a big chunk of yards for a first. So now 2nd and 6. Here's Willie dropping back. Looks over the middle. He finds Brett the Hitman Hamlin, who gets across the 30 and picks up the first. So now we're at the 27-yard line. We run the triple option. Willie has to pitch it to McDuffie, and he has nowhere to go. He does break a tackle, but he loses 4 altogether on the play. 3rd and 14 now from the 31. Here's Willie looking down the field, throws right side, finds Kizabeth, and he's going to pick up the first down. Sometimes you just got to dump it off to the tight end, even if it's your number 2. Here's Willie looking over the middle, finds his starting tight end, Chad Upshaw. He's going to fight his way into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game. And we take the lead 24-21. So now Miami of Ohio looks to respond. 1st and 10, hand off to Murphy. He runs up the middle, picks up about 9. 2nd and 1 now. They're in the shotgun this time, and this time Coco will take it himself. Gets hit hard by Byrom, but barely gets the first. So now 1st and 10. They're at the 30. Here's a hand up to Murphy. He breaks a tackle. Murphy gets free. Another block down the field, and Jackson can't get him, and Murphy's going to run all the way 70 yards for the touchdown. That is a back-breaking play for this defense, and Miami takes the lead right back. So now we have to respond. It's a 3rd and 7 from the 21. Here's Willie. Under pressure, throws over the middle. He's going to be picked off. It's Card who has it, and he's going to take that back. It's a Yick 6 to the Casa in the words of Betts, and we're down 35-24 now. Now here's the ensuing kickoff. If we're showing a kickoff, it's something either really good or really bad. McDuffie already has a punt return touchdown here, but he's going to cough up the kick return. It's recovered by Miami of Ohio, and we're in some trouble now. We need our defense to get a stop here and force them to kick a field goal, or it could be all over here. As Kokel throws right side, it's tipped away by Byrom. So we're very fortunate to only give up a field goal here. Kick is on the way, and it's good. That makes it 38-24, so still a 2-score game. Now we have the ball at the 17 after we don't fumble this kick return. Here's Willy rolling to his right, looking down the field, and he's going to have to run for it, and he's going to pick up the first down, getting pushed out at the 31. 2:34 to go here in this third quarter. Handoff to Starks, and James Starks gets a solid gain. 2nd and 6 now, and this time Patterson gets the handoff, jukes forward, picks up a few more yards. 3rd and 2 now, as we're looking to run this one again. Patterson gets to the outside, gets a block, picks up the first down and more, and he finally goes out at the Miami of Ohio 43. Patterson up to 83 yards in the game here, 1st and 10. Little option action. Willy goes to the left, has plenty of space, picks up the first down, and gets down at the 30. So we might as well just stick to the run game here and not try to turn it over, but we're going to throw here instead. Willy lets it fly, and Upshaw just jumped way too early. That's incomplete. Would have been a touchdown if we were online there, but now 4th and 9, we're going to go for it. Here's Willy, throws right side, and it's going to be caught by Watson. First down, Buffalo. That was a clutch play right there, but now we're facing another 3rd down and 8. Willy looks right side, and it's incomplete. Wallace just stopped running. We're going to go for it on 4th and 8 again, though. We really need a touchdown here. Willy throws right side, and he threw it well short of Watson, and we're going to turn it over on downs. That'll end the third quarter. We're down 38-24. 3rd and 7 to open up the fourth quarter, and we really need a stop here. Murphy gets the handoff, and Drews tackles him, and we'll get the ball back now. 2nd and 10. Here's Willy dropping back, looking down the field, and he's going to throw it. It's caught by Wallace, and he's inside the 40. Huge play on 3rd down. Now we have another one on 3rd and 12. Willy on the option pass finds a wide open Larmond. He gets the first down inside the 25. Now we face another 3rd down. We're doing a pretty good job of converting them here as Willy drops back, hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. And now we desperately need to convert on 4th down here. Willy will drop back, looking, throws right side, and that's nowhere near his intended target. Willy is just selling right now. 2nd and 8 for Miami of Ohio, and Kokel's going to be intercepted by Ramon Guzman, and we get an absolute gift right there. I thought this game was going to be over after that failed 4th down conversion, but you know what? We still have a chance after that pick, and here's Patterson. He's going to get the first down inside the 15. We're still alive here, 1st and 10. And another handoff to Patterson. He's going to get tackled at about the 5. Now it's going to be 3rd and inches from the 3 now, as here's a handoff to Beckway. He's tackled up at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1 now. We're in our goal line set, and Willy's just going to run it in himself to make it a 1-score game. So now 1st and 10 as Miami of Ohio looks to hold on to the lead, and Murphy with a nice run on 1st down. 2nd and 1, we have to get a stop to stay alive in this game. And here's Kokel on the throw, and it's dropped at first, but then Crabtree makes the grab for the first. That was a really unfortunate play, but now it's 3rd and 4 from the 45. Kokel lets it fly, has a wide open receiver, and he just sells right there. We just got really lucky, so now we have the ball with 1:50 to go. Here's Willy looking to the left side, rolling to the left side, lets it fly. Wallace makes the grab, he gets behind the defense, and Wallace is going to run it in for the touchdown, an 87-yard strike to tie it up at 38 apiece. We do make the extra point as well. So now we're all tied up. Miami of Ohio does have the ball here, however, and here's Kokel throwing off his back foot. He's going to be picked off. It's Imes who comes up with it, and he's going to get across midfield up to the 44. And now we have a chance to win this one in a regulation. Here's Willy rolling to his right, throws, and it's caught by Bro. He's up to the 26. And now all we have to do is just run the ball here and protect the football. McGroarty can definitely make a field goal from here, but Patterson is going to be sure about it, getting up to the 18. 3rd and 1 now, 25 seconds to go. Patterson will get the first down, but we just wanted to center it for McGroarty. But now we set it up 3 seconds to go. 29-yarder, should be a chip shot. Snap, kicks on the way, and it's good. But there is 1 second left. But as of right now, we have a 3-point lead. Miami of Ohio just takes a touchback, and now they'll try to throw it deep to possibly win this one last second. But now Kokel throws right side to Murphy, and that is just easily locked up. And a very anticlimactic ending to this game, but we win it 41-38. Definitely was not the best performance in the world, but a win's a win, even if we had to come back from 2 scores down late in the fourth to make it happen. And this game was actually the #1 greatest game of all time that I played in NCAA Football 07. I haven't played a ton of NCAA Football 07 because of what I've said in the past, but hey. Looking at the stats of this game, Drew Willy went 20 of 41, 322 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 picks. He also rushed for a touchdown and 16 yards on 6 carries. Jared Patterson over 100 yards on 19 carries. Chad Upshaw with a huge game, 7 catches, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Braden Murphy for them, 25 carries, 196, and 2 touchdowns. Wasn't enough to get them the victory, but damn, for a 1-6 team, they definitely gave us everything we could handle and more in this one. Ohio State remains the #1 team in the nation after a close win against Michigan State. LSU's #2, Notre Dame's 3, USC's 4, and West Virginia is 5, with my Noles at #6 after Auburn loses to Florida. So a lot of the top teams go down this past week, as Oklahoma's down to 22 now. Texas A&M the only team to drop out of the top 25. That's the coaches poll. This is the media poll. Notre Dame is still #2 in the media poll. USC is 3, LSU is 4, West Virginia is 5. FSU is still top 10 in the media poll as well. But you see Iowa State up to 20 now in the media poll. Oklahoma now down to 25. That's a little rough for them. And Georgia and Texas A&M both drop out of the top 25. Chad Henne is still on top in the Heisman watch. Jeff Samardzij's back, though. He's #2 after his win against Stanford. Justin Vincent, the running back out of LSU, is #3. Kenny Wilson drops to #4, and Sidney Rice drops to #5. Looking at the MAC players of the week, halfback Jalen Parmalee for Toledo got a big game against Kent State, 186 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Kareem Byrom, who had 2 picks against Miami of Ohio, our strong safety, is the defensive player of the week for the MAC. Nothing's really changed so far with the guys that we're recruiting currently, but a lot could change if we get a win this week against Ohio. They're 6-1 on the season, and they're arguably the best team in the MAC, but we're looking to shut up the haters, and we're looking to pull off a huge upset in our next game.